Hello everyone and welcome to K-Sport. Well, Gujarat fans, it's officially over. I mean, this season definitely didn't look like it was going to be a repeat of 2022 and 2023. You lost your captain who took you to two finals to the Mumbai Indians. Mohammad Shami was ruled out of the tournament before it even began, and if the season wasn't already filled with bad luck, in your last game at home, which was a chance for you to make it to the playoffs, yet again, it was unfortunately called off due to bad weather. But then again, every season brings with it some new hope, and we take a look at some players in the Gujarat Titans squad who they should look to rebuild around for the next year's auction. First and foremost, the player that they have to lock down, well, it's a no-brainer, Shubman Gill. Shubman Gill didn't have the best of seasons as a debuting captain in the IPL. Their season, however, did start on a strong note when he beat his ex-captain Hardik Pandya, now captain of the Mumbai Indians, in their opening game of the season. But after that opening game, there have been a lot of hiccups ever since. While Gill has struggled for form this season, in his last game against the Chennai Super Kings, he registered his fourth IPL 100 after a string of single-digit scores. However, his form has definitely dipped quite a bit since the last season, where he put up almost 900 runs. Where last season he was averaging at almost 60, now that's dropped to almost 40. And before, he was striking at a rate of almost 160, now it's in the mid-140s. Talking about how Gill has been facing the bowlers this season, he has been quite decent against pace, where he scored over 250 runs and is doing it at a strike rate of over 150. Where we see Gill's numbers especially taking a hit, it's in the power play overs. Last year, he was averaging at almost 90 runs during the power play overs and was striking at a rate greater than 150. But this year, it's at below 40, and the strike rate has also come down to the low 130s. As a result, his balls per boundary has also gone up, and although he's gotten out just one more time this season, he had played 17 innings last year compared to just 12 this year. But well, going into IPL 2025, Shubman Gill should definitely look to build on this patch of form. As we've seen, although Gill's batting has taken a huge dip compared to last season, he still is a really good batsman. He scored over 400 runs this season, and those are numbers that any team would like to have. So the Gujarat Titans should definitely look to hold on to Gill. He has that monster in him, and who knows, if he had another player like Hardik Pandya who he could depend on, maybe he could go ballistic and give us that 2023 Gill all over again. A young gun that the Gujarat Titans should definitely stick on to for a very long time, well, it's our boy from Chennai, Sai Sudarshan. If you'd like to know more about Sai Sudarshan, especially before he hit that mind-boggling century against the Chennai Super Kings, please check out this video that we've done on him. In his first 7 matches of the season, Sai Sudarshan put up scores ranging from 30 to 45. But then in the game against the Delhi Capitals, he put up his first 50 of the season. And then he put up a great knock of 84 not out against the Royal Challengers Bangalore. In the reverse fixture against the Royal Challengers Bangalore, he put up, and I swear I'm not making this stat up, his first single-digit score in all his IPL career. You heard that right. In 3 seasons in the IPL, he finally hit his first single-digit score this season. But let's quickly fast forward from that, because then in his very next match against the Chennai Super Kings, he put up his maiden IPL century. That century was 1 year too late, if you ask me, because he was very close to getting it in another game against the Chennai Super Kings in last year's final. Talking about how Sai Sudarshan faces up against bowlers, he has performed decently against pace, but has gotten out to them 9 times this season. But where he especially excels at is his ability to take down spinners. He's gotten out to spin just once this season and is averaging more than 200 when it comes to spinners. So Sai Sudarshan is definitely one for the future for both the Gujarat Titans as well as, hopefully, the Indian national team. Another reason why the Gujarat Titans should look to keep a hold of both Sai Sudarshan and Shubman Gill is just how good of an opening pair they were in the game against the Chennai Super Kings. In that match, they recorded the highest ever opening partnership in the IPL. Now, let's take a look at another player who we feel definitely deserves a shout to be in that GT camp for the upcoming season, and that's Rahul Tewatia. Rahul Tewatia has been quietly scoring runs this year and has been doing it at a great rate as well. For example, let's take the knock against the Punjab Kings. When the Gujarat Titans were failing to score a very modest total, Rahul Tewatia came in clutch and hit a superb knock of 36 runs in just 18 deliveries. Taking a look at his last 5 innings, although the Gujarat Titans did go on to lose the match against the Royal Challengers Bangalore, he played a very safe and sensible knock of 35 runs, and he was doing it at a good rate as well. In the game against the Delhi Capitals, he put up his only single-digit score all season. Tewatia has also been coming in clutch for the Gujarat Titans as a finisher this season, where he has a strike rate of over 170 in the death overs. Well, it's the middle phase of this video, and you know what that means. It's time to bring on Rashid Khan. Rashid Khan has not been having the greatest of seasons for the Gujarat Titans. Well, in all honesty, he's not been having the best of IPL seasons as well. In his first 8 games this season, he's picked up 8 wickets and then went wicketless in the next 3, and in his last match against the Chennai Super Kings, he picked up the precious wickets of Ravindra Jadeja and Daryl Mitchell. He's been especially struggling in the middle phases where he's been so dependable over the last few years. His average has almost shot up to 100 in the middle overs because he's picked up only 2 wickets all season. His bowling stats, especially in the death, don't do justice to how good of a player Rashid Khan is. Although he's picked up 5 wickets, he's leaking runs at an economy of 11. To see just how much he's declined this year, let's take a look at a few other middling seasons for Rashid Khan. His previous worst averages came in 2019, 2022 and 2021. But take a look at that economy. In all those 3 years, his economy hasn't hit over 6.5. And this year, for the first time in an IPL season, he's bowling at an economy of over 8. Well, we guess it was just a matter of time before batsmen would find out Rashid Khan's tricks. But still, it's Rashid Khan. You can't just drop a player like that from your team. He's redefined T20 bowling as well as batting and is one of the greatest talents from the subcontinent in the shortest format. So the Gujarat Titans have to stick to him. This season might be just a blip, and who knows, he could come back stronger and better than ever before in next year's IPL. Thank you so much for watching. Is there any other player from the Gujarat Titans that you feel must have gotten a shout? Maybe Shah Rukh Khan? Maybe David Miller has one more season in him? Please let us know in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share and subscribe, and keep coming back to K Sport for more cricketing content.